More than 80 years after a local soldier died in a Japanese prison camp during World War II, his remains are back home in the Coulee region. News 19's Dustin Lukey has been following this story, and Dustin, a lot of work has led to this day.
A lot of work, Heather, not just from the family of Sergeant Jack Hohlfeld, but by all who made today's service fitting for a hero's welcome home. That service began this morning at St. Patrick Catholic Church in Onalaska, a mass of Christian burial presided over by La Crosse's new bishop, Gerard Battersby, co-celebrated by Monsignor Steve Ketchel, who during his homily explained how Sergeant Hohlfeld's service and sacrifice out of love for his country and the promise of peace makes him a true definition of the word hero. Sergeant Hohlfeld died from pellagra, essentially a starvation disease, in the Cabanatuan prison camp in the Philippines after the brutal Bataan Death March. And the first reading today from the Book of Wisdom includes the passage, "For if to others indeed they seem punished, yet is their hope full of immortality," a message and a moment that won't soon be forgotten.
I firmly believe he's looking down at us and said, "Wow, you guys were over the top on this one. This is way beyond anything we ever imagined." In that airplane, in those helicopters, and Steve Knott, and a couple of those military people really went out over the top for us. So we really appreciated that.
Uncle Jack, as he's known to Ron Graw and his wife Sharon, was buried then at La Crosse's Catholic Cemetery with full military honors and that flyover from a World War II era plane and Black Hawk helicopters, as you saw there in the missing man formation. Perhaps the most poignant part of all of this, Heather. After the better part of 8 decades, spent more than 8,000 miles away, his final resting place is now just about 80 feet from where his parents are buried.
You can't even make any of this up. I mean, what an amazing tribute to a hero. Thank you, Dustin.
Incredible.
Sergeant Hohlfeld is now one of only 81 remains identified of the nearly 1,000 discovered at that prison camp after the war ended. And if you'd like to learn more about Sergeant Hohlfeld and the work that went into bringing his remains back home, find this story on our website, wxow.com.